What is up, everybody? Good morning. This is Classical Chris here with a little something different today. Today I'm going to take you through my little bit of a morning routine here. You know, you got to get some good nutrients in you. You got to get some good food if you're going to be ready to practice all day long. You know, you got to keep yourself fit. You got to keep your body fit. You got to keep your mind fit. Can't be eating Twinkies and all that crap all the time. Not that there's nothing wrong with once in a while, but you got to feed that brain of yours. Got to feed that body of yours so you can sit there for a long time and practice, get all those good movements down. So let's check out today what I am making for breakfast. All right, guys, so welcome to my kitchen, and this is what I'm going to be making for breakfast this morning. So I have what I call my power smoothie. It's full of all of the vitamins and essential nutrients and minerals that you need. Plenty of protein, plenty of carbohydrates, plenty of good fat. Really gets you started well. Perfect meal to have, especially like an hour or so before you go to the gym. So the first thing I'm going to put in here is almond milk. That's going to be our liquid base. Next up here, got a little plant-based Vega 1 all-in-one shake. This stuff is fantastic, guys, and yeah, it is expensive, but my goodness. I mean, look what you get in here. You get pea protein, flaxseed, cocoa powder, pea starch. I mean, and also if you look a little bit further down, you get hemp protein, you've got maca root, you've got organic broccoli, spirulina, organic kale, marine algae. My goodness, guys. I mean, really, you get your greens here with the chocolate flavor, so, I mean, you're really getting all of your nutrients really almost in one meal. For a little added extra protein here, I do a little lean shake by GNC. A lot of good stuff in here, a lot of essential amino acids, plenty of protein, some good fiber, not a whole lot of fat, and just a little bit of sugar and no included sugars, which is good. And then some more powerhouse foods, raw cacao powder, cold pressed. This stuff has so many good nutrients in it. Yeah, you get some magnesium and you get some potassium, but you get a lot of other minerals that are very, very essential. The maca powder, well, that's just like a little kick in the pants to get you some quick energy, blast those mitochondria in the cell to get you amped up and revved up. For some good quality protein here, guys, hemp protein with fiber. So again, you get plenty of protein in there, plenty of fiber too. Keep you nice and full, keep your GI tract nice and healthy. And the big thing with this, guys, is that I really like it for its magnesium content, its manganese content. You get zinc too. Zinc is very important for your immune system. It helps aid the immune system. In fact, you know, if you're trying to boost that immune system, you're not feeling well, vitamin D and zinc are a really good combination. I'm using peanut butter today. Sometimes I use cashew butter, sometimes I use almond butter. I have both of those here at the house. But today, I'm feeling peanutty. Ceylon cinnamon as opposed to regular cinnamon. I have heard from some other health experts and even doctors that the Ceylon cinnamon is a little bit lighter on your liver as it's processing it. So you may want to consider doing this. So do yourself a favor, get a little extra here. A little nutmeg, and to add some nice sweetness to it, some organic frozen strawberries. And those frozen strawberries also will add a little cold to that, make it nice and cold and yummy. And so here we go, guys. Let's blend it together. Let's make it happen. Bon appetit. Man, guys, that is so good. You get the chocolatey flavor from obviously the raw cacao, and the Vega has a chocolate flavor. Then you get the strawberry banana flavor from GNC stuff. Then you get the nutty flavor from the maca powder. And then you get a little bit of nutmeg, you get the cinnamon flavor, you get the nice refreshing strawberry flavor from the strawberries. I mean, guys, this is unbelievable. I would really suggest checking this out. If you want me to, what I'll do is in the description below, I will put in exactly what I put in here, and I'll even give you a calorie and a macro rundown if you want that too. But this is really, really good way to start your day. All right, guys, now breakfast is over. So now, while all that is digesting and working its way in and all that kind of stuff and getting ready, now it's time to go over to one of my favorite rooms in the house. My second favorite room in the house. The first favorite room, obviously, is this kitchen. Nice wide open floor plan. Man, oh man, I tell you, it is such a joy to be able to cook in this place. Ah, man, is it awesome. And it's nice and bright. Sun is coming out now. You know, it was kind of gloomy earlier this morning. Little April Fool's joke from God himself saying, ha ha ha, no, not on my watch, gonna have a little sunshine today. Now here we are in my second favorite room, this nice little living room here. There's the entryway. And so I'm gonna sit down, practice a little bit of guitar. Here she is sitting right here. This is my gigging guitar. I tend to practice on this one a lot. And as you can see, I have a strap put on that because that's what I do. So I'm gonna sit down here and do a little warm up. So today, guys, what I have on the menu for warming up and technique work and everything like that is going to be a three-pronged approach. So I've got the Julio S. Segura's Guitar Lessons books 1 through 3, which is, I think it's one of the best Spanish guitar method books out there, and there's a reason why. It's got just amazing studies in here. Takes you right from the beginning, just has you playing just single notes and that sort of thing, getting to know that. And then before you know it, man, you're getting into arpeggios, block chords. Then you start to get the more complicated stuff, different key signatures, going into A major, going into G major up here, D minor, which of course is the saddest key that ever existed. Next up, got a little Catharo Logos by Ricardo Isnaola. I am actually, I would call it second generation of this book because Mr. Isnaola was my professor's professor. So I found this to be unbelievably helpful. It's a technique book. I use a lot of techniques from here, especially in some of my videos that I do with like technique and things like that, and showing you guys like proper rest stroke and free stroke and arpeggio techniques and things like that. A lot of it comes from this book. And then third, I'm gonna do a little Pumping on Nylon by Scott Tennant. This book's got some great exercises for your left and right hands. It's got some really cool pieces in it too. He has a lot of Giuliani stuff in here, doing like the Giuliani left hand studies. He's got all of the 120 right hand studies in here. And what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna make a couple of videos doing my own daily warm-ups, and I think that will be very helpful too. So, without further ado, I'm gonna warm up, and I will see you guys later. Whew, all right, warm up complete. Fingers are feeling good, nice and agile. Everything's working really nicely. Loving this gig guitar that I have by the company Pavon. Now, take a little break, and then I'm gonna hit the gym. It's time to get pumped, yeah. All right, guys, now that we got the fingers warmed up, got our fingers all taken care of and worked out, Now it's time to work out the rest of our body. Time to hit the gym and get a good workout in. So guys, as I'm driving to the gym, just want to throw a little something out there to say that part of what I do with my business is I drive to the vast majority of my students because they're all located within the next few minutes of my house. I really like driving to my students. I like going to their houses, really getting to know them, their families. It's a very comfortable environment. Establish a good relationship with them like that. People have asked me before, well, yeah, but don't you hate being in the car a lot? Don't you get annoyed with traffic or having to gas up the car a lot and that sort of thing? And quite honestly, maybe at first, but to be honest with you, I enjoyed this time in the car because I also teach vocal lessons. So part of what I do when I'm in the car is I actually warm my voice up and do my vocal warm-ups, which take about a good 10-15 minutes. And let's face it, nobody wants to hear that stuff. I mean, everybody wants to hear the product, right? I mean, because if you have a good singing voice, people want to hear you sing. And that's right, that's a good thing. But nobody wants to hear your warm-ups. Just like, really with the guitar. I mean, the guitar warm-ups sound a little bit better than vocal warm-ups. But really, nobody else wants to hear you, doing all these and all these sorts of warm-ups because people are like, geez, whiz, man, do that somewhere else. Get a soundproof room or something. So my soundproof room is my car. And so when I'm doing that, and so when I go to gigs and sing and things like that, if I got a 20-25 minute drive, I'm doing the vocal warm-ups, which is great. And also I can do my Italian lessons. I have these CDs that I put in the car.
Ask your friend, and are you coming back by car?
And then you answer it in Italian.
E ritorni in macchina?
E ritorni in macchina. So if I'm in the car for a while, man, I get a full lesson in, that sort of thing. So I'm learning some Italian, getting my vocal warm-ups in, getting some nice time by myself in the car. I actually really enjoy some time in the car. All right, and here we are at the Anytime Fitness I go to, just a couple minutes away from the house. I know sometimes some people who do go on YouTube like to, talk about their workouts, but because my stuff is so high intensity, I don't do that. I don't have time to talk. It's 20-25 minutes in, hit it hard, and get out. Workout complete, guys. Leaving the Anytime Fitness now. Yeah, man. In and out in like 45 minutes. That's the workout, the pre-stretch, post-stretch, and everything. I tell you guys, if you're in the gym for like over an hour working out, no good. You're only doing yourself harm. 30 minutes, around that time, it's the perfect time to do it. High intensity, beat yourself up, do it, man. All right, guys, now that the workout is complete, it's time to get ourselves a healthy lunch. So, I like to keep things as simple as possible, keep it to as little as a number of ingredients as possible, meaning that not the number of things you put in your food, but the number of ingredients that are actually in each individual ingredient. Like a cucumber is just a cucumber. An apple is just an apple. And you saw in the little video montage that I'm gonna have some fish defrosting in the sink. I'm gonna fry that up as the protein. So, let's get shopping and let's get eating. All right, for lunch here, I got a little pan-seared tilapia, nice kale salad with some tomato, some apple, some red pepper, some cucumber. Man, oh man, get all those good macronutrients in after a good workout. Oh, it looks good. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna feel even better once all this is in my belly.